Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is a pretty special day because I'm doing a requested video of my entire fragrance collection. And I have a lot of fragrances, so I think we should just get right on into it. First fragrance in my collection is Parfums de Marly Percival. This is a fresh lavender bergamot, super nice, just fresh and musky scent. Super great. This is like 230 bucks though, it's pretty expensive. But I love it. I love this scent. My girlfriend got it for me. It's very special to me. So that is the first fragrance of my collection. It's a very nice fragrance. The next fragrance I have is YSLY EDP. Now, this fragrance is very good. It's super sweet though, which it kind of gets on my nerves, that sweetness. I feel like it could be better if it just leaned more into the freshness than the sweetness, but I don't mind it too bad, especially because of the next fragrance that I have is Lattafa's Fakar Black, and this is a clone of YSL IDP, and I think just get this over YSL IDP. It's basically the exact same minus the super duper sickeningly sweet opening, and I really enjoyed this. Super fresh, super versatile, and it's a great price. So yeah. And then next I have Club de Nuit Milestone, which is a Creed Millicino Imperial clone. Super sea, salty, aquatic notes with a little bit of like fruity watermelon. This is a really good fragrance, especially for the price. I really enjoy this. I've been enjoying it a lot more recently. It just kind of smells like you're rich and you're out on a yacht in the Mediterranean. It's super nice. Next, I have Versace Pour Homme. This is just a very fresh, aquatic, musky citrus scent with a little bit of amber in the dry down. Super lemon citrus, heavy. It doesn't really last too long. It lasts just 4 hours. Around there, but super good aquatic citrus musky scent. It's very good for the price. Next is one of my favorite blue scents. This is Club de Nuit Iconic. I think it's super underrated. It's a Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum clone, but I like it a little bit better because it has a little bit of added sweetness. Citrus, sweet, aquatic, amber, a little bit woody. I really enjoy this thing. It's super underrated. I think any guy can wear this all year round, and it is a beast. Really good projection, really good longevity. Definitely recommend this. Next fragrance I have is Afnan's Tarathi Blue. This is a Bulgari Tiger clone, and it's very citrusy, orange. Citrus is the most prominent, kind of like a grapefruit and orange coming together super nice. It's like a warmer citrus, and then it dries down and gets musky, but I don't typically like musk scents. Except in this one, I think it does it really well. Afnan Tarathi Blue is a great scent, especially for the price. I got mine for around 25 bucks. I love it. Next fragrance I have here is Lattafa Assad Zanzibar. This is like a milky coconut, iris, lavender, and vanillic scent. I really like it. I think this is kind of like a budget Le Beau Le Parfum, but with a bit of a difference. You can definitely smell a bit more like of white florals in there, and smell a bit more of that like milky, watery coconut. I think coconut water is actually the note here. I think it's really nice. I think it's hated on a little bit too much, but I could see why it's not some people's forte, but I really like it. This was my first kind of tropical scent, and I really enjoy it for sure. Now, the next fragrance I have is very popular. It is Versace's Hawass. Very nice, fresh, aquatic, super sweet, bubblegummy. Very sweet. It's a beast mode fragrance, lasts a long time, projects really well. I've used a good amount of it, but it's super synthetic, and that used to not really bother me, but now as I'm more into fragrances, I would rather a less synthetic fragrance. But it's good nonetheless, very solid. There's a reason why people promote it all the time. I have one of the older batches though, so mine might be a bit better than the newer ones. I hear they're kind of toning it down on the newer batches. Next, I have Coach Green. This is a kiwi prominent, just super sweet kind of kiwi Jolly Rancher with a little bit of freshness, and that's about it. It doesn't last long either, about 2 hours, but it's pretty strong in the opening. It lasts a good amount of time. Super sporty, but I don't really recommend this to anybody, honestly. It just doesn't last long enough. Next, I have Kayed Al Fursan Unlimited. This is very good. I think this is super underrated. It's a little bit feminine. It has a lot of white florals and coconut. White florals, coconut, vanilla. My dad said it smells like a vanilla body spray, which I agree, but with a little bit of a tropical touch with that coconut. It's like a very high quality coconut sunscreen but really, really nice. I'm a big fan of this. It is a little bit feminine though. Next, this is actually a fragrance that I've been really loving recently. It is Cahiers d'Alfarson, the original. Oh, and this stuff is just so good. It's like Creed Aventus and Baccarat Rouge, a little bit of Baccarat Rouge, way more Creed Aventus, had a baby, and added some extra pineapple. Pineapple-y, citrusy, smoky. It's like a cooked pineapple with some of that saffron from Baccarat Rouge 540. I really, really enjoy it. Super nice fragrance, especially for the price, and it lasts a good amount of time. I'm going to be wearing this a lot. This is definitely signature scent worthy for sure. I love this thing. Next, I have Versace The Dreamer. I hate this fragrance, or I shouldn't say I hate it. I really dislike it. I don't like the tobacco. I don't like the florals. I don't like anything about this fragrance. It kind of smells like buttered popcorn, but not in the best way. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this. Next one I'm also not a big fan of. I think I just have a bad bottle. Armani Eau de Parfum. I hate it. It just kind of smells like butt. I think I have a bad bottle because everyone says it's really good. So just take that from me, but I can kind of smell the florals, the iris, the tonka bean. It's like rotten or something. I don't like it. Just kind of disregard what I say because that's probably just a bad bottle. Next, I have Woody Oud by Al Haramain, which is a Tom Ford Oud Wood clone. And I think it's pretty good. It's like a very nice, like chocolatey sweet oud fragrance. It doesn't smell too much like Tom Ford's Oud Wood, but I really like it. And the funny thing is my girlfriend and her mother both say that it smells like clean sheets, which I don't get that at all. I get like a woody, chocolatey, sweet, woody, like dry, or not dry, but like a wet, like oudy fragrance, which is really interesting how they smell differently. Next, I have my favorite fragrance in my whole entire collection, Xerjoff Naxos. This is just a masterpiece. Oh, just a perfect honey fragrance. Has some lavender in the opening, some tobacco. That's really all you have to know. Just an amazing honey fragrance. Projects great, lasts a long time. I love this stuff. Super good. 10 out of 10 fragrance, amazing. Next, I have Rouse Club Eau de Parfum. This is a fresh lavender iris fragrance. Very kind of professional. It's like a Dior Sauvage if it was made more sophisticated. I really like it, but I've just been wearing it a lot less recently because I have a lot more fragrances that do a similar job. But especially if you get it for the price that I got it at, I got it for about 30 bucks. Super good. I need to wear this more. Next, I have another one of my favorite fragrances, Guerlain L'Homme Ideal Extreme. This just smells like a cherry, plum, almond pie with a little bit of tobacco, a little bit of vanilla. I love this stuff. It smells kind of, in the opening, it's very similar to Initio Side Effect. So that's really nice. And then next, I have a fragrance that's been getting pretty popular recently, Dumont Nitro Red. Super good. It's like a watermelon Jolly Rancher, but that only lasts for the opening. Then it gets pretty crappy. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not going to wear it a ton. The opening's great. Everything else about it is subpar to me. It just gets kind of musky and gicky in the dry down. Just not a fan of it. Next, we have another one of my favorites, Le Beau Le Parfum by Jean Paul Gaultier. Or like it's super tropical. Coconut, vanilla, tonka bean, sandalwood, a little bit of iris, a little bit of pineapple in the opening. I'm a big fan. Super good, tropical, creamy fragrance. You can wear this all year round because of that vanilla. I'm a big fan. It lasts a good amount of time as well. Next is Club de Nuit Untold. This is a Baccarat Rouge 540 clone, and it does a pretty good job. It also is a good representation of how Baccarat Rouge is, how it's not super duper strong, but it lasts a while, and it lingers, and you just smell it. It just smells so good. Cotton candy sweetness. Just amazing. Super great fragrance. I haven't worn it a lot because I go agnostic to it, or agnosmic, whatever that word is, you know, to it pretty quickly. But yeah, smells great. Next is one of my newer fragrances that I've been really enjoying recently, and this is Ishq Al Shayuk Silver, something like that. You can see it says right there, by Lattafa. I'm a big fan. This is like 1 Million Lucky with a little bit of extra fruitiness. I'm a big fan of it. BT Scents put me on, and I definitely thank him for it. Super great fragrance. Super underrated, and I'm definitely going to be wearing this whenever I really want because it works for every season. Next fragrance I have is Afnan 9 p.m. This is a Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male cologne, and a very good one at that. Super good, vanilla, fruity. Very nice. I actually need to start wearing this more often. Very cheap too, at least when I got it. Very strong, lasts a little while. Or not a little while, a long while, really. I'm a big fan. Super good, fruity, vanilla, a little bit of freshness. Next, I have Lattafa's Oud for Honor and Glory. This is really just pineapple creme brulee with some vanilla, just all the way through, really. Very prominent, like juicy pineapple with that vanilla on the dry down. Super nice. I'm a big fan. I've used a good amount of this stuff. Super great. Next, I have Club de Nuit Intense Man. This is a Creed Aventus cologne, and it's pretty good. It has a decently strong lemon citrus opening, but then it dries down pretty quickly, for me at least, to a like smoky, woody, masculine scent. I'm a big fan of it. It's gotten me a compliment before. I really need to wear this more often. I love this. Next, I have Lattafa's Oud for Glory. This is a clone of Oud for Greatness, and it's pretty good. It's a woody, dry, masculine fragrance. You can wear this all year round. I'm a big fan. My girlfriend's a pretty big fan too. Very versatile. I think my bottle might be different from other people's because other people say that it is very dark and strong, but I think it's just a very good, versatile, woody, oudy, dry fragrance. Next, Versace Eros EDT. I love this fragrance. This is like my first like real fragrance bottle. It's really good. Vanilla, mint, apple, super mass appealing. There's a reason why everyone loves it, and I'm actually getting pretty low, which is saddening. But very nice fragrance nonetheless. Next, I have Al Haramain's Amber Oud Gold Edition. This is Xerjoff Herba Pure cologne, and it's pretty good. It's probably the most feminine fragrance that I own, but it's super nice. I like it. It's soapy, fruity, vanillic. I'm a big fan. If you have the confidence to pull this off, you definitely can, and it's great for the price. Getting closer to the end now, we have Cremos Spice and Black Vanilla. This is just a really nice room spray, honestly. I don't really wear this too often. It's just a very nice vanillic scent. I think bourbon vanilla is the note in this. It's very nice. Has a little bit of spices as well. People say it smells like Spice Bomb Extreme. It's pretty nice. It just doesn't last that long, 6 hours, which is kind of disappointing for a like vanillic scent. But it's only 20 bucks. I definitely recommend it if you're looking for a vanillic scent for 20 bucks. But I think one fragrance that just does it slightly better is Mercedes-Benz Club Black. This is just an amazing vanilla fragrance. This is what this could be. This is about $30 more though, but I think definitely just get the extra $30 for this. This is just the same DNA, just done better. Super sweet, pure vanilla, amber, just amazingness. I love this stuff. Next, I have Lattafa Assad. This is a Dior Sauvage Elixir clone, and I'm a big fan. Super good, fresh, spicy, with some oriental notes. It's just super great. I think it's like almost 1-to-1, as close as 1-to-1 as you can get to Dior Sauvage Elixir. And this is my girlfriend's favorite cologne that I have. Super masculine, very good. It definitely smells Middle Eastern, but in a really good way, like Middle Eastern, like rich Middle Easternness, if that makes sense. My teacher told me I smell like rich Arabian money, so, or something along those lines. Next, I have Al Haramain's Zitra Noir. This is a Parfum de Marly Leighton clone, and this is also really close to 1-to-1, except my bottle like broke, so I had to like repair it a little bit, so there's like some gunk on it and stuff. But the stuff still smells the same. Really good. Apple, vanilla. It's really hard to explain actually. It smells almost medicinal, but in a really good way. I don't really know how to explain it. Almost like an apple pie made medicinal, but in the best way possible. I love that fragrance. It's like a 9, almost 10 out of 10 for me. Next is Rochos Moustache Eau de Parfum. This is a clone of YSL's Tuxedo. Woody, patchouli, vanilla. That's about it. A little bit floral in the opening, but then dries down to a nice patchouli vanilla scent. Pretty nice, honestly. Not my favorite, not my least favorite. It's a good choice. Next is Dior Homme Intense. This is one of my favorite fragrances. Super good vanillic, iris, woodiness. Honestly, I liked this a little bit better when I first got it. It's slowly getting more like mature and older for me. Like, the smell of an older man, if that makes sense. When I first got it, it smelled a lot more vanillic and woody, but now it's more powdery and woody than it is sweeter. But I still really like this stuff. Not really sure when I'm gonna wear it, but I'll find some time because I really like it. Next, I have another one of my favorites that I just got recently, Stronger With You Intensely. Very good, smells like a vanilla boozy cupcake by a fire. Super nice with some chestnut in there. I'm a big fan, especially for sub $100. This stuff is really good. I'm gonna be wearing it a lot in the upcoming fall and winter. Next, I have Jean Paul Gaultier's Le Mot à Parfum. Very powdery iris vanilla. That's pretty much it, honestly. Iris vanilla with a little bit of lavender in the opening and some oriental, maybe a little bit of spicy notes, but that's it. Really nice fragrance, to be honest. When I smelt it my first time in like a department store, I liked it a lot more, but honestly, I've grown to like this changed kind of scent a good bit. Very powdery, very vanillic. Second to last, I have Halloween Man X. Now, this fragrance is suggested a lot by Jeremy Fragrance, and I can see why. I just got this recently. This is my most recent fragrance pickup, and it's really good. It has super nice sweet vanilla, but then it has a nice coffee note in the dry down that I think is really nice. It's not a sweeter coffee either. It's slightly bitter, but it goes really well with the vanilla, so it's not too bitter, and it makes it so the vanilla isn't overbearingly sweet. I really like this. I'm going to be wearing this a lot in the fall and winter for sure. Really good, especially for the price. I definitely recommend it. Now, my last fragrance. This is also one of my favorites, Lattafa's Camera. It's so good. It's an Angel Share clone, but it kind of takes its own spin on it, and it's just amazing. Boozy, cinnamon, nutmeg. Maybe a little bit of like apple pie in there. Just amazing. Christmas in a bottle. This stuff is amazing. Lasts a really long amount of time. Projects really well. This is just amazing stuff. I don't even know how else to explain it. Go and get your nose on this, or just buy a full bottle, honestly. It's only 30-40 bucks. You will not regret it. This stuff is amazing. But that is going to be it for this video. Definitely my longest video yet. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.